Well, welcome everybody. I am really excited today to have Jeff Rerucha on our show today. We're going to talk about an amazing opportunity for all the college students out there. So Jeff, I heard you made more money in 2 weeks than most college students make in an entire semester. Is that really true?
You know, it is true, and it's actually an incredible story. You know, I was a freshman at a college, 2,000 students in the college, and I had picked up a flyer for a job, and I had applied for it. At the time, I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, but the job was to work for an online bookstore, and it was to go around my college campus and to literally buy textbooks with cash from other college students for higher prices than the bookstore. You know, in a matter of 7 days, I'd actually earned over $3,000 in commission working for this company, something I've never done before, and it actually changed my outlook on life and college education from that point on.
Okay, well that sounds pretty simple. So could you explain just a little bit on how this business actually works?
Yeah, so that's a great question. It's actually a very easy business. So you have a phone app that gives you the price of a book, and it's for an online bookstore. And you go around and you scan barcodes, and it gives you a price. And then you offer cash for the book to other college students, and you get paid, on how much of the books you buy. Now it's really easy. You just go around and you tell your friends, your classmates, your soccer teammates, or whoever you're friends with, your roommates, and you say, hey, look, I'm buying textbooks for higher prices than the bookstore, for a greater value than what Amazon is offering, and I'm going to give you the best value for your books. Plus I have cash. College students are strapped for cash, is what we like to say. Mm-hmm. And the thing is they're out there trying to get the most money, and we offer the most money, plus it's convenient because we'll give you cash right now. And it's something that's very easy to do. And when everyone on my campus found out what I was doing, they literally started bringing all of their books to me, and I literally just had to start setting up, on campus appointments and everything, and I just crushed it. Within 7 days, I'd earned over $3,000, and it changed my life from that point on.
That's incredible. So you're giving students the most money for their books, as well as adding the convenience of meeting them in their dorm room. That's an amazing, awesome idea, and it just sounds so incredibly simple. So why don't you talk just a little bit about, who all can actually do this job?
Yeah, so first a little bit about myself. I was a freshman and a philosophy major at the time with a religion minor. I had no business experience. I wasn't a marketing major. I wasn't a business major. The thing was I had no sales experience. I was an average, normal, everyday student playing Xbox in their dorm room, hanging out, doing things you're not supposed to be doing, messing around. I had a 3.0 GPA at the time, so I wasn't a genius. But the thing I did have that was always inside me was the motivation. I just didn't have a vehicle, and I didn't have anywhere in life that provided that. And when I picked up that flyer, which was handed out to 800 kids on my campus, I was the only one who applied. Why? Because I was the only one at that moment who was hungry, for change. I had the hustle and I needed somewhere to go, and that flyer became that vehicle. So when I applied for this job, it really took me to the next level. Now there's college students here who are going in all different directions with their careers and their life paths, but what you're really gonna get with this job is something that, is not offered anywhere else, and anyone can really do it.
Mm-hmm. So you wanna know what I'm thinking right now? Where were you when I was in college? Seems like something everybody should be doing. So what kind of experience did you really gain from the job?
So I gained a lot of experience. First off, I gained money management. Now it's not like working at a grocery store, behind a cashier. I had hundreds, even thousands of dollars. Some schools do up to $60,000 in a semester, and I had receipts, customers, and employees. I had 3 people at the time working underneath me, and this money was rotating through. I had to track it all and, control all of it. And this is something that you don't get anywhere else. On top of that, I got public speaking, how to create a pitch. Most of us don't know, but people are pitching things to you at all moments in life. When you tell your best friend, hey, you gotta go watch this movie, or you gotta watch the Cavaliers, you just pitch the Cavaliers, but a lot of people don't notice that. So you learn how to pitch, you learn how to buy, you learn how to sell, you get public speaking skills. You don't get this at Jamba Juice or at Starbucks selling coffee. This is the only place the real deal life experience is in a job like this, and you certainly don't get it at an internship, filling out paperwork. So what we have here today is actually really unique. And you don't have to be a business major or a genius. All you got to do is have a little bit of motivation, and then you just got to talk to your friends and buy books for higher prices in the bookstore, and we already provide that platform. So really, there's not much to do on your end, and it's actually very, very simple.
Wow, so it sounds like these jobs have opportunities that go beyond the average sales job. You went from being a normal college student to a regional manager. That's going to look pretty good on your resume, don't you think?
Oh, yeah.
So how can other students really seize this opportunity and benefit from it just the way that you did?
Yeah, so the best way to benefit from any opportunity, whether it's buying books or you're taking a different direction in your college or life, you got to go all in. You got to choose what it is you want to do, and you got to go after something that gets you excited, that wakes you up in the morning. And then once you find that aspect, that inspiration, now you got to go all in. You got to go do it. You got to get out of bed. You got to put down the Xbox controller, shut off the Netflix for 2 months, and really put the time in, the extra hours, the 18-hour days, maybe for a couple months. And that's really all you need. And if you focus that towards a vehicle like buying books and you're getting all the experience in the process, you're going to be set up. So when you graduate college, you can literally go get any job anywhere you want because you're going to be already, light years ahead of the competition.
You make it sound so easy. So before we wrap it up here, quickly tell me something. What's new in the book buying industry? Is there anything new and exciting happening?
That's actually a really great question. We have something really new that's going to excite college students everywhere. We're bringing in international textbooks coming in fall 2016. Now these books are exactly the same as US editions, but we have a hookup where we can buy them overseas and then ship them to the US, and they're considerably cheaper. So college students will be saving literally $100, $150 on brand new $300 textbooks. And it's going to change the game because why go to the bookstore, and spend $300 on a textbook you're only going to use for 1 semester when you can buy the exact same book, front to cover the same, for $100, $200 cheaper. You're a college student, you have bills, you have loans, you have everything, but you can save $200 per textbook. Why wouldn't you buy what we have? Every college student is going to want to buy these books.
If I was a college student, how could I get a job buying books? Where do I get started?
That's an excellent question. I'm going to drop my email and phone number in the bio of this video. And if any of you have watched this video, and if you guys think that this is something you want to try out or you want to see if it's for you, go ahead and shoot me an email and we'll get you started today. I personally have mentored over 30 people in the last 2 years who've now made over $3,000 paychecks, and I can personally mentor you too. All I ask is if you email me or contact me that you're serious about this and you're willing to give it a go.
Could not agree with you more. Got to tell you, awesome information. So,
thank you.
Well, thanks everybody for watching today's show. We really hope you found this to be very, very valuable.